Good morning. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We give God all the glory, all the praise, and the honor just for being God. And we thank you this morning for joining us at Tabernacle of Praise in Selma, Alabama, where Bishop F.L. Williams is the pastor. And we give honor to First Lady Brenda Williams. We just thank God for a new day. Today I'm going to come to you from 1 Samuel chapter 30, verses 1 through 8. And this is talking about David and his men had gone out to war. And when they came back in the camp where they were staying, the enemy had come in and taken all their wives and their children and things that they had. And they didn't kill anybody, but they took them away captive. It was so bad on the men that the men they cried till they couldn't cry anymore. They got angry with David and wanted to kill him and stone him. And David had to go to God and talk to God. Say, God, what do I do? If people threaten to kill me. The scripture talks about David encouraging himself in the Lord, but it also talks about David getting to his prayer, praying to God and saying, God, what do I do? Do I pursue after them? Do I go take our wives and children back? What do I do? And when he talked to God, God said yes. In verse 8, he began to tell him what to do. And David inquired at the Lord, saying, shall I pursue after this troop? Shall I overtake them? And he answered him, said, pursue, for thou shalt surely overtake them, and without fail recover all. This scripture always brings back memories for me and my family, because this is the scripture I remember Bishop preached the Sunday after we had a house fire. So I kind of understand a little bit about how it is to lose everything. We didn't save anything out of the house. So it wasn't through storm, but it was through fire. And we lost everything. And we did come to church the next day. But Bishop, this is the message Bishop preached that Sunday. I shall recover all. I will never forget it. And God is still doing that. He is answering. We're recovering. So I want to tell you today that whatever you've lost in the storm, you didn't lose your life. That's a good thing. That's a blessing. But you lost house. Maybe you don't have clothes, your kitchen supplies, your whatever it is you had in the house. All of that might be gone. I know everybody didn't lose everything, but some of you did lose everything. But I want to encourage you today that if you pursue after God and to seek Him, He said you will recover all. And I'm claiming that for Selma on today. That you will. I don't live in Selma, but I passed through and saw the devastation and how bad it is. And the pictures on TV really don't tell the story. But just knowing that we serve a God that will allow you to recover all. All we have to do is just seek after God. And God, where do we go from now? When help is offered to you, take the help. Whether it's from the city, whether it's from FEMA, whether it's from your insurance company, wherever it might be, you might be experiencing something you've never had to face in your life. That happened to us when we had the house fire. We had never faced anything like that. And it was difficult. Even after we got back in the house and you reach for a certain spoon and the spoon wasn't there. You reach for this and that wasn't there. You reach for this. Some of my pictures and memories that we had of people that had given to us, a lot of it got destroyed. So just knowing that whatever we need, God has it for us, we will recover all. And I will encourage you on today, keep your head up. I know it's tough right now. And, things are going on that you've never had to experience. David had never experienced going off the camp and coming back and all of their wives and children were taken. His own army men were trying to kill him because they were mad at David. And David had to go to God and say, what do I do? So when he began to go to God, God told him, pursue after the truth. Go take your wives and children back because I'm going to promise you a victory. And I will tell you today, victory belongs to God. And whatever you need from Him, if you believe that you have the victory today and go after that victory, knowing that whatever you need, God will cause you to recover all. So be encouraged on today. Tell yourself, I will recover all every day. No matter what you don't have, what you're looking for, you might be staying in a shelter right now, not even in your own house. But get up every day saying, I will recover all. And knowing that we serve a God that will allow you to recover all. And we just thank Him on today. Thank you for joining us. And we are praying for you. We know that, whatever we can do, we're trying to help do that. But we're praying for you, and not just in prayer, but we're also doing other things to try to assist people during this time, because this is a very difficult time. And if we hadn't had people to help us during our house fire, I don't know where we would be today. But God is there. So be encouraged and know that you will recover all.